Con. The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verses 1 and 2. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Call Halal Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Harakah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessing to the Lord's hopefully elect, who continue to push this truth throughout the whole entire earth, wherever they are scattered in these last days. Shalom, Akim Shalom. The roundup. Alligator Alcatraz was just the start. I'm going to go further in detail, all right, linking news and biblical scriptures and prophecy together, because the men of the Lord have been telling you that this was coming, all right? This was coming, and now it is here, all right? There's a lot of horrific things that are going on in Alligator Alcatraz, and it's the beginning of Jacob's trouble for you tribes. From Judah, you so-called Negroes, all the way down to Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. All right? I think it's on this phone or the other phone I got, all right, where I have a actual Edomite holding up a poster back in 2019 and 2020 that stated, "Coming for blacks and Indians. Welcome to the New World Order." It's here. All right? Matter of fact, 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. And this is Donald Trump, all right? That fierce king, under the authorization of the wicked elite, bringing in great wrath, the great tribulation, coming down with pure hell on you tribes. Now I just seen on the on social media those SNAP benefits, which are, you know, a way of Esau supplying you tribes every month. All right, where you go get your food, you know, on your food stamps, you're able to get all kind of junk food and everything like this. No more. No more. All right. All you tribes, and this is what I've been saying lately too. A lot of states, particularly down here in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, Miami, Atlanta, the Bay Area, San Francisco, New York, is nothing but jakes with HIV and STDs. Now that's just running just rampant at an all-time high right now. Okay? And with that being said, Esau, Donald J. Trump, Nero Trump, is cutting all the Medicaid and aid, all right? All the supplements, all right? For you to get your treatment, no more. All right? No more. That's it. All right? But this particular precept here is going into the men of the Lord. You know, some of us are going to be thrown into these concentration camps. I'm going to do more videos on this. All right? And I'm going to show you how many ICE detention centers that they have in Louisiana. I'm saying that because I'm in Louisiana, Baton Rouge specifically. Okay? And this article just came out, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. All right? Today's date is August the 5th, 2025, the hopeful year of our deliverance, hopeful year of judgment upon Esau, Edom, and destruction upon the whole earth, particularly over here in America. This word is going out, all right? The persecution is coming. Some of us, certain of us, as it says in the scripture, will be thrown into these digital concentration camps, biometric camps, like the one they got over there in Gaza right now. You got a famine that's going on in Gaza right now. Then you have the biometric concentration camps. And in Alligator, Alcatraz, all right, it's horrific. Just put it like that. It's just horrific. All right? Just do your own research on it. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. And they shall take away certain of you. As it says in the book of Revelation. Let's get there real quick. All right? The book of Revelations. Right? Yep. Chapter 2 and verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, which is the physical counterpart of the spiritual angel Satan, Esau, Edom, that is, shall cast some of you into prison. So certain of you and some of you is the same thing as it says in 2 Corinthians 16 and 68. It's saying the same thing right here. All right? The precept aligns together. All right? Some and certain. Being taken away. All right? Dragged out of your home. Dragged off your job. All right? Maybe riding in your car. You got 30 FBI agents, all right, following your ass, which they're probably doing right now. Okay? Drones over your head. Helicopters with that damn spotlight shooting down on you. All right? Being broadcast all over the news. Okay? This is where we're at right now, man. The bitter side of the truth. I'm finna get into that article. All right? Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. Offered what? All kind of abominable things, as it says in the following verse, in verse 69. Things offered unto idols. Okay? You haven't eaten in this amount of days. Take this plate of crabs. That'll hold you right there. All right? The Lord say, be faithful. All the way unto death. The guillotine will be inside of these concentration camps. You can believe that. That's a part of Esau's sword, which is the Heavenly Father's sword. We read Jeremiah the 15th chapter. It speaks about the word sword, which is one of the four kinds. The sword is a guillotine. You people took that juice, that serpent's juice. You're going to take this micro C up, or you're getting your head decapitated and separated from your body. But for the men of the Lord, this is an honorable death. We're choosing who we serve as of right now. And getting built up and deeply rooted in this thing. So when that time comes, and it will come, low it will come, you're prepared. You hold fast. Close your eyes. And go to the spirit world. That's what is coming down. This is the bloody truth. This is the bloody truth of this ministry right here, man. And you should have tribulation 10 days. It's just a completion amount of days, all right? Maybe a literal 10, maybe 30 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. As it says that in, I think that's in 2 Corinthians the 7th chapter, man, all right? Of that plentiness is made ready. The kingdom is already prepared. It's already been made ready for you. Just hold fast. Just hold fast and endure unto the end, man. Okay? Yeah, it's easier said than done, but you gotta speak these things into existence. All right? Spiritual power is coming. All right? You think seeing these 144s all over the place, whatever it be, on the back of a license plate, on the back of a subway train, okay? On your phone, when you wake up in the middle of the night, you go to, it say 444, 144. That's not by coincidence, man. The Lord is telling you, the Lord tells you, Yahweh, lo, I am with you, even until the end. All right? The Lord is letting you know I'm with you. Okay? Here we go. And I'm not making this up. This is on, you can look this up. This is on Fox, and this is on all media outlet platforms. All right? From Fox Now. All right? From LiveNowFox.com. It says Kristi Noem, she must be a spokesperson for the Trump administration. Kristi Noem says Alligator Alcatraz could be model for detention centers in the United States. This is the breathing ground for more of these gulag camps. All right? These ICE, and ICE means Immigration Custom Enforcement Centers all over the United States. And that's Donald J. Trump said. All right? Let me get that real quick. As Donald J. Trump said, we have alligators here in Alcatraz. Considering putting bears up there in Rikers Island. Yeah, the brother GMS Watchman did a video on it. And Elder Pastor Hart did a on it. Did a re-up video on it, man. Yeah, they not playing, man. People not playing with your tribes, man. All right? Trump hates you niggas, man. You so-called blacks. He hates you, man. Isaiah 19 and verse, I said, yep. And verse, should I get that one? All right. Yeah, let me get this one here. Isaiah 19 and verse, yep. Verse 4. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord. Trump is the new cruel Lord and Babylon the Great. The Make America Great Again is putting you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans back. And you never left captivity, but you're going into a harder captivity under a harsh ruler, a dictator, who's going to make your lives a living hell. You got that yoke on your neck. You don't have the literal yoke of chains on your neck right now. So Esau gives you these SNAP benefits, loosens it up for you, and then cuts it off and tightens that yoke right back up on you. All right? I tell you smooth words is, all right, you're going to lose it. You don't get this right here, this serpent's juice inside of you during another pandemic. All right, you're going to lose your job. You push that fear in, you scare the shit out, and then you run and go get the juice. And then you get more juices added on to it. All right, what they call booster shots. Because you're not rooted in Yahweh shot. He's your king. He's your ruler. He's your help. As it says in Sirach 17 and 17. For in the division of the nations, he said a ruler over them all, but Israel. For you so-called Negroes, you so-called Indians, you so-called Haitians, you so-called Jamaicans, so-called Cubans, you so-called Mexicans, the Lord is your ruler. But you run into the so-called white man. So the Lord is going to give you over into the hand of that cruel and fierce Lord. And Trump is way more vicious, diabolical than what he was when he was in office previously. Okay? Isaiah 19 and verse 4, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, meaning the Lord pinpointed him to get in office. All right? I'm giving you into the hand of this guy who I chose to carry out World War III, Jacob's Trouble, martial law, concentration camps, to institute the famine, Civil War. The Lord did that. And and a fierce king who shall rule over them. Khan, saith the Lord of hosts. How about Shem Yahushua said it, and he's doing it. Okay, get some more of that article. All right. In that time, man, the siege is coming. We did a video on that when the brother from Kansas City came down here, man. The siege. All right, and there was a spirit that when the brothers came over here, I started playing the movie. All right, just flipping through YouTube, and bam, it was right there. Oh, that's the spirit. Clicked on, and it was already, pretty much like 20 minutes in already. Then they showed when they had the tea attack. All right, when Denzel Washington was the actual president of Babylon the Great, they had a tea attack. All right, and he said, "Look, anybody that has spoken out and said anything about America, I want their name on my front desk right now." And then his nose started bleeding because he was affected by that tea attack as he was on the streets. All right, during the time of it occurring. Who the hell is he talking about? All right, that's playing out right now. All right, we're the prophets. We're speaking out against, all right, Donald Trump, calling us the prophets of doom. All right, we're raising up the banner of the Bible upon Babylon the Great, man, holding it high, prophesying. So they're coming for us. That burning wrath that I read about in 2 Samuel the 16th chapter, starting in verse 68 all the way down, is talking specifically to the men of the Lord. All right, but they're coming for you. Jake's gonna get hauled off in this thing too, specifically for you. But the men of the Lord gonna get, caught up in these things, because that's what it's all about. It's all about the Lord saving and destroying. All right, destroying the 2/3 and saving his remnant. All right, so this is a model. Alligator Alcatraz is a model. All right, a breathing ground. The prelude. All right, the interlude, however you want to say it. The intro, the intro to more concentration camps all over Babylon the Great. I'm going to show you the first 3 states that they're coming for, that this will happen in. All right, it says Secretary of Home. Oh, this basically the Department of Homeland Security. Secretary of Homeland Security Christy Noem speaks during a tour of the Terrorist Confinement Center, which is CECOT, as prisoners stand looking out from a cell in El Salvador on March 26, 2025. You can see it right there. While she's out there speaking, all right, got them northern kingdoms right there behind them. See them with their shirt off? Yeah, it's finna be you niggas. All right, yeah, they coming for you. All right, you're next. Like the elder apostle, the elder up there in Chicago said, Elder Malcolm said, Northern Kingdom first, Southern Kingdom worse. Okay? Let's get straight to the point. Homeland Security Secretary Kristen Noem believes Alligator Alcatraz not only can serve as a model for detention centers nationwide, but she wants to open similar facilities in other states. So the elect are scattered all abroad, all right? The brothers are all over. So certain brothers will be taken to these facilities, be tried, be tested, beheaded. Brothers will receive spiritual power. Okay? And get up out of that thing, man. We're looking to be delivered in these last days. All right? Not put to death, man. No, we're not looking for that, man. We choosing life. So obedience, faith, charity, fear, all right, are key qualities that an elect man has to make it up out of this place. Patience, that's another one. All right, it said, but she wants to open similar facilities in other states. Noem told CBS News in a recent interview that Arizona, watch this, Arizona, Nebraska, and Louisiana are being considered as possible sites for detention centers like Alligator Alcatraz. Yes, brother, yes. This is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens. What are you laughing at? I'm rejoicing. You see a state that you're in, and you might not even go here to the ICE facility in here in Louisiana. Like Elder Yashawama just did a video on it. He stated Esau has the records of Jake, who has not taken that serpent juice. So in the next thing that happens, and it will happen, all right, they're gonna go to it and look and see who doesn't have it, and we're gonna ship your ass off to be deported to somewhere that you have never even known existed. That's the reality of it, man. I mean, these are things that you need, that brothers should be meditating upon. And you sisters, they're coming for you sisters too. Yeah, you're not exonerated from this. I just read it. The burning wrath of a great multitude. I always bring out that word great. Daniel 12 and 1 is coming into play. All right? I'm going to get that, Lord willing. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. When you see things like this, I'm talking about Arizona. What it said, Nebraska. Brothers are in Arizona. Jake is in Nebraska. Louisiana, where I'm at. You rejoice when you see things like this. And they're coming all over. All right? These just breathing ground states to get this thing up and rolling and running, man, because they have a short time to do so. And they're not fucking around. All right? It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, destruction that is, for the devil has come down unto you, beginning with Donald J. Trump. All right? The right man for the job, having great wrath. That is, again, that word great. Great wrath. Okay? It says, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Okay? So let me show you this. All right? I'll show you this real quick. All right? Like I said, I had the picture of these immigration custom enforcement facilities. All right? That's down here in Louisiana. All right? That's those right there. Okay? Do more videos on this, just the beginning of it. All right? Yep. So in the green dots show that there are new ICE deals with local jails. You got actual jails in the city, along with the ICE detention centers. The ones with the green. The blue are existing ICE facilities. All right? Plain Dillon, Richwood, Louisiana, Plain Dillon, Louisiana, Jonesboro, Louisiana, Winfield, Louisiana, Ola, Louisiana, Harrisonville, Louisiana, Faraday, Louisiana, Jenna, Louisiana. That's something you niggas celebrate every year down here too. The Jenna 6 thing. Look it up. Oberlin, Louisiana, Pine Prairie, Louisiana, Basil, Louisiana. Yeah. Hell, that's like damn near 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 or 12 facilities, man. They've been housing the northern tribes. You Jakes are on deck for next. And I think the brother down here in Baton Rouge, Dawada, did posted that in our chat about they're gonna build one in Baton Rouge. Big one. Okay? Yeah. All right? This is Daniel. All right? So we see these things coming. Be ye not afraid, man. This has to happen. We need it to happen. We want it to happen. All right? Yeah, man. I'm not going to sit up here and say I want to go to a concentration camp. Who wants to be inside of those things? But this is the reality of it, that It has to happen. This is the Lord's will that it happens. Back in 2019 and 2020, it was a YouTube Shorts that showed cages with toilets inside of them. Now I can't find a damn thing nowhere on the internet. Cages, like a dog. They throw you in the backyards down here in Mississippi, Louisiana. You got in the backyard. You got to lick. After you had the dog out for so long or whatever, and you take your ass in the house, you put the dog in the cage. They're gonna do you tribes like that. It's all they showing you. Alligator, Alcatraz is just the start of it, man. You try to get your ass out, you will be mauled and attacked by vicious and cruel animals. That's in Jeremiah 15th chapter also, man. The dogs to tear. Teeth of wild beast. Daniel 12 and verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which shall stand it for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time. And at the time, thy people shall be delivered. That's right. Everyone that shall be found written in the book. That's why I stated we're looking to be delivered. All right. The Lord delivered Peter. All right. Out of prison. All right. It's gonna be greater miracles and works in these last time, because it's the end of an eon, man. Okay. End of an eon, man. Let's get some more of that article real quick. All right. Went way longer than expected. All right. That's how the spirit moves, though. It is what it is. She also told the news outlet the location officials are evaluating or near airport runways, and added that she reached out to governors and state leaders about the initiative. So, let's say coroner identifies woman killed. All right, woman got killed down here in Baton Rouge. So, those states, Arizona, Nebraska, Louisiana, the governor has been in contact. They all up under the Trump administration. They love Trump. Those are his right-hand men. All right? Jeff Landry, down here in Louisiana. Okay? You had Bell Edwards. All right? All these are just this Democrat, Republican. They all, no matter what the hell it is, they work for the same people, man. They all the same people. And Trump is backing them 100% with whatever goes on, what they do. All right? So they've already been in talks about getting these sea camps, all right, established. Oh, Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen's office provided a statement Tuesday to Nebraska Examiner saying that his team continues to be in communication with federal partners on how Nebraska can best assist in these efforts. That's it right there, man. Just said that. But added that it was premature, meaning it's at the beginning stages. They just had a little conversation, but now it's finna get it's finna get it up there, to comment on potential detention operations, and that he will make details public at the appropriate time. The vision is yet for an appropriate time, appointed time, that is. 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 74. Hear, O ye my beloved. I could have read the whole thing, but finna go ahead and close it out. Hear ye, O my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Looking to be delivered in a time of trouble. All right? And Trump is about to, I watched that brother's video on the way home from work this morning. A brother from GMS Kansas City did a video on the Civil Rights Act that Trump is about to pass. I got to look more into it. About to pass. All right, it's going to make you people's lives, like I said, a living hell, perilous times. And then Edomite on there was saying, a lot of you are about to die. He straight up said it, man. A lot of you blacks, you're about to die, man. a cruel Lord. Giving all infinite honor and glory and praises to Yahweh by Hashem Harakak. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, rule and teach well. Peace and blessing to the Lord's hopefully elect who continue to push this truth. Abba Ball, Kwam Yashala, Shalom, Makim. Let me show that picture again. They're not playing, man. All right? This has already been set in stone. They already had done this already, put these sea camps out there, come with a crisis, and now we don't have to build them up in the midst of a crisis because they're already here. They just come get you and haul your ass off into there, man. All right? We have the chipping stations inside of there and the guillotines inside of these camps. Shalom.